Without wasting any time, I'm going to share with you guys 25 tips that I think will help you improve fast in Apex Legends. We're going to go rapid fire, so let's get straight into it. When dropping into your POI to give you the best landing, ping where you want to go and jump between 500 and 400 meters from your ping if possible. You can actually check your teammates' equipment if you open your inventory and look at the bottom left. It'll show you their backpack, knockdown shield, and other things that they have equipped. This can be extremely useful to know what they need. Apex Legends has one of the most in-depth ping systems. You can ping more than just enemies incoming or general areas. You have a bunch of options and you need to use as many as you can, especially if you don't have any communication with your teammates. By holding the ping button, it'll access the ping wheel for you where you can choose between many different kinds of pings. If you need a fast getaway as Wraith or Ash, you can actually place the end of your portal at the top of a closed bin. And then once you're at the end of it, if you open the bin, it'll close your portal so nobody else can go through it. Play with the same couple legends every time. This is one of my biggest pet peeves. You don't need to know how to play every single legend. If I see you playing with more than 3 legends, I'm going to find you and throw your computer or PlayStation or Xbox into the dumpster and then light the dumpster on fire. If you're on controller, you can actually auto run by opening your inventory while you're moving. This is super useful if you're running from storm and you need to drop meds for your teammates while moving. With the recent Evo shield changes, this hasn't been being used as much as it used to be, but you still need to be shield swapping as much as possible. This can give you an edge in a fight really quickly. If you haven't already, you need to increase your field of view to the highest number as you can with still being able to see. This gives you more coverage and being able to see more things without turning your camera as much. This can be accessed in the video options and settings. If you use a finisher on a knocked enemy, it'll give you all your shield back. But remember, you're extremely vulnerable and you can still get shot while you're in the finisher animation, so make sure it's safe to do it. Slide jumping is actually the fastest way to move in Apex Legends without using an ability or some kind of complicated movement mechanic like super gliding. Sliding actually gives you a boost of momentum, and jumping afterwards lets you carry that momentum for longer. So you need to be doing this as much as possible, especially if you're running from enemies or running towards circle. Heavy and energy ammo is actually less common to find than other ammo types. So if you can, try to coordinate with your team and not have everybody use the same ammo type, especially if it's from the heavy and energy category. If you find gold equipment on the ground, they actually have additional special abilities. The gold helmet charges your abilities faster. The gold knockdown lets you revive your teammates with extra health and shield. And the gold backpack actually has the same amount of slots as the purple backpack, but it lets you carry 3 medkits in a stack, 3 bats in a stack, and 2 Phoenix kits in a stack. Building off the last one, the best legends to give the gold knockdown to for the extra shield and health on the revive in order is gonna go Newcastle, and then Lifeline, and then Gibby, and then Mirage, and then Watson. My personal inventory composition that I feel works best for me is the following, and keep in mind this is for a blue backpack, so it's pretty average. I keep about 6 stacks of ammo, not evenly though. I usually keep more stacks of ammo in the long range weapon than the close range weapon. 2 stacks of bats, 1 stack of medkits, 3 stacks of cells, 1 stack of syringes, and 1 grenade. If you're newer to the game and you're looking for the first legend for you to unlock, Octane is a safe bet. As much as I hate Octane, he is probably the most straightforward and easiest of the new legends for you to pick from, so I highly suggest starting on him. The top 5 legends used in Masters lobbies in order goes Pathfinder, and then Revenant, and then Horizon, and then Lifeline, and then finally Bangler. Apex Legends has 3 different body profiles: low profile, standard, and fortified. The low profile categories includes all the legends that have the smaller hitboxes like Lifeline and Wraith. And on the other end, the fortified legends are going to be the ones with the bigger hitboxes like Caustic and Newcastle. The low profile legends take 5% increased damage, and then the fortified legends actually take 15% less damage. When dropping in, try to hit the side of an object or a wall to get to the ground faster. This can help you beat somebody to a weapon and get the first kill. There are situations where it's better to use cells over batteries even though you need to use a battery. Most of the time this is the case if you're in the middle of a fight and you need just a little bit extra health, or if you need to keep pressure on an enemy. Apex Legends has one of the highest time to kills in any first-person shooter. This means that it takes more time to kill somebody than most other games. This makes it extremely important to coordinate with your team and team shoot. It's not only a good idea to pick a legend that is good for your personal playstyle, but there are actually legend combinations that can work really well together. For example, one of the longest running ones being Bang and Bloodhound, and another one being Caustic and Gibby. While you're healing, especially if you're in the middle of a fight, try to find a door and body block the door to separate you and your enemy. The door has to be opened outwards so they can't get in if you're body blocking the door. If you're looking for some of the easiest but still really good weapons in the game to start off with in Apex Legends, my top 3 picks are going to be the R301, the Volt, and the triple take. The best way to get better with a weapon is to get into firing range and just practice with that weapon. Get familiar with the recoil, the movement, everything about it. If you're knocked and your teammates are in a fight, please make sure to activate your knockdown shield. I don't care if your teammates are nowhere near you. Just activate it just in case, okay? It gives your teammate extra cover. And as a bonus tip to get better at Apex Legends, subscribe to this channel, okay? All right, bye.